All right, Dave Taylor, can you tell me a little bit about Ski Bec and your involvement with them?
Absolutely. Yeah, these machines were built in a little town close to where I lived. I was actually going to Dawson College in Montreal, went to the snowmobile show at Place Bonaventure, saw these new machines, and they happened to be built right close to where I live, so I decided to open a dealership at the time. They were produced for 2 years. This is actually the first year model. This was built in 1970, was a 1971 model, and they were quite impressive at the time because their styling, the colors, the aluminum frame, the engine covers were all kind of something pretty avant-garde for most machines in those days. Now, the one just behind here was the next year. This was built in 1971, which would be a 72 model. They changed a few items, such as putting extra ventilation on it, the grills on the front. And these were actually built in the same town, but at a different location. That was kind of an interesting story. One of the shareholders actually brought all the excess inventory and built these for the last year. Most of these units went down to New England. Now, after that year, all the parts were sold to a third company, Sportsjet, that was building in St. Cecile de Milton, and they had an 18-inch body, and the 15-inch body gave them a lightweight machine that they were able to add to give them a full lineup. But it seems like it existed for a lot longer than only 2 years. In the third year, I was basically buying frames, excess stock, excess inventory from different locations, and we were actually assembling these units and selling them out of our garage back in Richmond in those days. It was a lot of fun, and it brings back a lot of good memories from those years.
Thank you very much, Dave.
You're welcome.